Hey guys, it's Maggie, and you can probably tell by the title today that I am starting Humira, which means that all of the testing that I had done for starting the Biologic went great. Today is also the day after I had the x-ray and the MRI. The x-ray was for starting Humira, and obviously it came back that I don't have tuberculosis, which is always a win in my book. The MRI had an unexpected outcome that was in left field, and I did not expect at all, which I will be talking about. When I got the results this morning and read them, I was very surprised because what we were looking for is not at all what we found. So I will be telling you all about that in a video to come shortly. So just keep your eyes open for that video. But today we are focusing on Humira. Before we get into the Humira shot though, I want to show you my awesome shoes that I wanted to show you when we brought out all of our Christmas gifts. And this is something that Zach's sister got me. Look at these! They're like little bulldog slides. How cool are they? Anyway, I just had to show you that. And I'm in comfy clothes because I've been sad all day. And I know that I might just be like kind of worn out this afternoon. I wound up editing yesterday's video of the MRI. And once I take the shot, we'll see how I feel after it. Actually, it's going to be 2 shots. I took the loading doses out of the package. The way it came was it's actually 3 injections, 2 different loading doses. The first one's going to be 80 milligrams, and because of the volume of them, they have to split them into 2. Humira has 2 different versions. One is citrate containing and the other is citrate free. I'm so glad that I am taking the citrate free version, so that way it is going to be a lot less painful. With the citrate containing version, the volume is larger. I believe the needle's larger, so they have to split it into 4 injections, which is just very painful when you start the drug. But luckily, this will be no problem, or hopefully it won't be any problem to me, so I'll be doing that shortly with Zach's help. A really neat thing that Humira, or the pharmaceutical company AbbVie that makes Humira, something that they provide to patients is an injection training kit, which as a nurse, I really enjoy having this thing. I think it's so cool. But it has a pen that you can use to get the feeling of what it's like to inject with a real Humira pen. You can see it says demonstration purposes only. So yes, I will be practicing with that in just a few moments, just to get back into the swing of things. I know some people prefer the syringe version because you have a lot more control on how fast or how slow you inject it, and you can see the needle coming out, you know exactly where the needle is going. But even though I am a registered nurse and I've given this drug to many a patient, I don't like needles and I don't want to see the needle. So I will be doing the pen. Alright, I'm going to show you this kit, and I think at some point I'd like to show you some tips and tricks that I use when I do injections. I've actually got a real old Humira pen that I wasn't able to use because I wound up getting sick, and it went bad because it was out of the fridge. So I may use that to show you what it looks like coming out, like what the needle popping out looks like and how it injects the medication. But that will be for a different day. So let me get this guy open and we'll take a look. So in the box you've got this little booklet that goes over the pen and how it works, and then your injection sites. So you can do your thigh or you can do your belly. I'll probably do one of each. And then in the back of it, you've got your drug information, which you'll get in your real Humira box anyway. You don't really need that, but it's very similar, if not identical, to what you receive in the real box. And then you've got your training pen, of course, and if you've taken Humira and you do the pen version, you know that this is almost identical to the real thing. It looks just like it. It's got the 2-cap system. So your first cap that you remove is your needle end. Obviously there's no needle in there. And then your other cap, your second cap, is your trigger cap. So it covers up where you push. That way you're not accidentally ejecting the medication onto the floor and not into yourself. And then when you get your medication lined up, you've got your needle in place, you hit it like that and it makes that sound. It's very similar to that, except if there's liquid in this, you'll hear kind of a whoosh and then like a little bubbling noise as it finishes up. So when I do it today, that's going to be a little bit longer. The little whooshing sound is going to last longer because the volume is more than what my regular dose in about a month's time will be. So yeah, I'll practice with this guy a few times and then we'll get the real deal going. Okay, pretending to clean the area, grabbing my pen, looking at the little window to make sure that it is just clear and there's nothing funky going on in there. Looks good. Take off cap number 1, take off cap number 2. Holding it like this and not like this, because if you hold it like this, it's basically just squirting out the med, or you may squirt out the med. So I hold it like this, pinching up the skin, placing it at a 90-degree angle, and then hitting the trigger. Let all the med go in, and you can kind of hear when it's done. It'll stop making that whooshing sound when it's all done. Letting go of my pinch and lifting it up. Alright, so I totally seem fine now, but when I go to actually inject, I'm going to be very nervous. You will see my hands shaking. Alright, so you ready to give me my shot?
I am.
Are you giving it to me?
I can do it.
No, I don't trust you.
Dogs are ready too. They're all over here watching.
Oh, they're all going to get excited and jump up on me and, yeah, sorry. Again, he has to get down to my level because Shorty up in the house. Yeah, I've got 2, so you've got to film both of them.
Can do.
And
sure you can't let me do one?
I'm not letting you do one, no offense. So, we'll get this guy going and hopefully it goes well. I'm nervous.
It will.
Now I'm nervous. I kept delaying. Let's just do it. We'll do it. We'll get it done.
Right.
Okay.
It's gonna go great.
I haven't done this in 14 months.
Bruno's eagerly watching as well.
Okay. Clear. No funkiness. That's a lot. Remember the first time I did this? And I like couldn't wait to have the nurse train me on it. I was like, I just need to do it. I don't feel good. I want to get it done. Okay, they both look good. I'm going to do a thigh and a belly. And I've got lots of dog fur. Thank you. It's because of you and your siblings. Okay. Should I do my belly or should I do my thigh first?
We'll start with the thigh. It's probably less painful.
Okay.
Not that either will be painful.
I mean, like, every once in a while I'd hit funny and it would be like, ooh. But, okay. Hold on. I'm like nervous. I'm going to clean 18 times. Okay. One.
You ready?
2. Remember, we hold it like this so we're not shooting it everywhere.
Let's get it close up.
Okay, put it 90-degree angle.
Wait. There we go.
Okay. She's done. That didn't hurt. I was freaking out. I was like, it's gonna kill me, but it was the tiniest little pinch. You can see.
You can focus there.
Little blood.
Not bad at all.
That was not bad. I was really freaking out. Okay, one done. I'm gonna let my thigh sit out and hopefully clot. We'll do my belly next. Let the Roy hang out.
He needs to make his guest appearance.
So with this, you're supposed to do 2 inches from your belly button, but I don't have one, so just kidding. I'm gonna try and get as far away as possible, but without hitting any scar tissue because I've got a lot more than I did the last time. I just hit the spot. I just ejected. Ow. Okay. Next one, we're gonna do like right there, I think is my only spot. I've really gotta hold it tight because I don't want the needle to push my skin down and like nothing nothing go. So I'm freaking out. I just did my first Humira. Ooh, now it's starting to get like a little sore on my leg.
Well, you did just smack it by accident.
I did smack it, but it feels like, oh, there's something in my body. Ooh, I'm freaking out. I'm like getting nervous. Okay. I just did it. I just did it fine. Okay.
All right.
Clean the area. This is not a flattering look for me, and Leroy's trying to speak to us. Okay. This one looks good too. Doesn't look like there's any issue. It's starting to get a little sore. That's okay. All right.
Ready? Wait.
I just want to make sure that this is like firm enough for me, because sometimes what happens is the needle will poke your skin and like divot it, you know? Okay, well, do our best. That one, I could feel my skin was starting to buckle, but I was like, no, you're gonna get the medication.
So how was it?
It was fine. All right, I'm officially on Humira again.
You
There
did it?
you go. I'm gonna go relax because my nerves just built that up a lot.
I'm gonna go paint.
Done. Done for 2 weeks. Oh, I need to mark the calendar. I'll set a reminder on my phone. All right, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, it's about half an hour or so after I took the injections. I don't feel any different. I feel a little bit of soreness in my leg just because all of that fluid's in there and it's under the skin and it kind of has to work its way, you know, into my system. So I'm gonna try and move around a little bit and work that in, and hopefully it starts feeling better soon. And there's a little bit of redness right around where I injected on both my belly and my thigh. Not a big deal. I kind of expect that. Just stuck a needle into my leg, so obviously my skin won't be too happy, but glad I was able to get that done. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go relax for a little bit, and I hope that you are feeling great, and I will see you in the next. Bye.